From the national newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Brenda Molina Navidad. The bells of Notre Dame in Paris are ringing again. French President Emmanuel Macron expressed gratitude today to those who saved, helped, and rebuilt the cathedral as he addressed world leaders at a ceremony to celebrate the landmark's restoration. Soon after a 2019 fire nearly destroyed the 12th century cathedral, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau visited the French capital and offered Canadian steel and lumber to help with the restoration. Although Trudeau didn't attend today's ceremony, Quebec Premier François Legault did, as well as U.S. President-elect Donald Trump. Trump met with Macron before the ceremony.
It's a great honor for French people to welcome you.
The two men are resuming the relationship they established during Trump's first term.
It's an honor to be here. We had a good time together, and we had a lot of success, really great success, working together on defense and offense, too.
Trump said
the world is going a little crazy right now.
Yeah. I'm Jackie Quinn.
Trump also spoke with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy on the same day that the U.S. announced it will provide nearly $1 billion more in longer-term weapon support to Ukraine in its fight against Russia. From the war in Ukraine to the wars in the Middle East, Palestinian officials say medical staff are among the 29 people killed by Israeli strikes that have pummeled the area around one of the last remaining hospitals in northern Gaza. Meanwhile, 2 Israeli airstrikes in southern Lebanon have killed 6 people and wounded 5 others. In neighboring Syria, opposition fighters are closing in on the capital, Damascus, in a swiftly developing crisis that has taken much of the world by surprise. Lama Hassan reports.
There is video showing a crowd toppling a statue of Hafiz al-Assad. That's, of course, the current president Bashar al-Assad's father. The Reuters news agency saying that, according to their sources on the ground, they entered Homs fighting in northern and eastern suburbs of the city.
8 key countries gathered with the United Nations Special Envoy on Syria on the sidelines of the Doha summit for 2 hours of discussions today. Back at home, the nationwide Canada Post strike affecting mail and package deliveries this holiday season is dragging into a 4th week. And thousands of unionized Quebec liquor store workers have secured a new collective agreement ending 2 years of negotiations with the province-owned company. In entertainment,
the ruby slippers, what have you done with them?
Nearly 2 decades after a pair of ruby slippers that were worn by Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz were stolen from a Minnesota museum, the iconic shoes are set to be auctioned off to the highest bidder today.
When I walk in the room, I can still make the whole place shimmer.
Taylor Swift will be walking on the stage of BC Place tonight for the second show of her Eras Tour in Vancouver. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Maple Leafs seek to end the Pittsburgh Penguins' win streak at home in the NHL today. The Montreal Canadiens seek a 3rd straight win at home to the Capitals tonight. Edmonton Oilers are home to St. Louis, while the Ottawa Senators host Nashville, and the Winnipeg Jets are currently in Chicago. Minnesota beat Toronto 6-3 in the Professional Women's Hockey League. And a rough day for the Canadian men's downhill ski team in a Super G in Beaver Creek, Colorado. 5 of 6 racers didn't cross the finish line. Mackenzie Hughes is 5 shots off the lead heading into the final round of the Nedbank Golf Challenge in South Africa. The Hamilton golfer shot 70 in the 3rd round. In rugby action, Australia downed Canada in pool play at the Cape Town Sevens to advance to the semifinals. Lionel Messi is the MVP of Major League Soccer for 2024. From the Canadian Press, I'm Brenda Molina Navidad.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.